From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Rashard Smith. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Second and 7.
60, drop 60. Ready? Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Come on, come on. Set. Panthers, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Ready, set. Get it. Ready, ready.
A man from nearby Wichita. It's Breece Hall. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
Here's Smith. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. This defense for the Chiefs, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense, just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
Here's Smith. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down.
Ready? Cougar Knights.
Quick hitter here is complete. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Ready?
Smith. Going up top. And this is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With another touchdown. Number 24 on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Chiefs, nothing.
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. You look at this Baltimore defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
70.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cut 19.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Chiefs at 11-1 now on the year. And they've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row.
And let's give them a ton of credit because in a league that's built on any given Sunday, any team can win. To run off this kind of a streak, this kind of a number, that's pretty darn impressive.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Smith. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it second and 7.
Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down.
19 Wyatt.
They'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7.
The game at 7. Harrison Butker to kick off 4 games of
so all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Smith now to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll get this to about the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down at 7. Back to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Smith up the middle. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Okay, ready?
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it with Smith. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Brandon, 4th and 1 on their own side of the 50, and they decide to go for it. As a former defender, I take that personally. I can't believe they let them pick that up. They should have swarmed the line of scrimmage and stuffed that one.
Not surprised, though, because they told us about the supreme confidence they had in the O-line, and they were able to get that yard. That is caught. McMillan with it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Inside handoff, Smith. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Get up!
Smith, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Butker's kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
I'm ready.
2nd and a couple.
Get it on! Get on! Get it.
And some room to run now. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Ready.
A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Here's a give to Smith. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. That one complete downfield to Johnson. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. 47 yards. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Butker now to add the extra point. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Chiefs 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Okay, ready?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Now Smith going to change the play.
Drop 60, drop 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
2nd and 13. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Seven Pirates, 79 Broncos.
Throwing is Smith. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
And his kick is good. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. They'll throw now on the final play. Now they'll tuck this and run. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to throw, Smith. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
19 Lions. Crack up, Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Go.
Now it's Smith. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Warriors. 17. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They snap it to Smith. Now inside the 25. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Dante Thornton, 57 yards. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. On his loop for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Ravens 31, Chiefs 17.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, magical spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Now he's going to step up and run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Here we go. Set. Dragon 6. Viking 18.
1st and 10.
A first down carry for Smith. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He gets it left side of Johnson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
70.
2nd and 1. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Now a toss right to Smith. Now he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashard Smith, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Chiefs 24. Harrison Butker and a kickoff.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
A gain of 14. First down, Baltimore.
Free. Let's go. Let's go.
On first and 10, it's Hall. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
A first throw for the backup, Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
No, we changed it.
Jackson from the shotgun. Now he's going to step up and run. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A third quarter action from Kansas City, second down and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On play action, they'll throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down.
Third and 13.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
He'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Rock 2. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Rig.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
18 Pioneer. Ready.
After the interception, here's Smith. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 47-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Here we go. Set. Track. Panther 60. Panther 60. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick.
From the gun, here's Smith. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Mustang 19. 6.
Smith throwing again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Buffalo 18.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, loop back out to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll set up to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
Smith catches left side, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashard Smith, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Smith. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, 18, 5 in. 19 tight, 19 tight. Stop low, 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
2nd and 5. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors 70.
Smith going to throw it. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag.
Ready.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
18, Rodwell, 18, tap to 60, tap to 60, trap 60, trap 60.
Smith now to throw. He's going to air one out. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first and 10.
Dragon 60. Ready. Hawks, Panther 11. Panther 18. Pioneer.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
On the double.
Under 90 seconds to go. Here's second and 10.
Mustang 19. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
60 Eagles, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing now, Smith. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's second and 10.
19 touch, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a third and 10. They run it with Hall off the option. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up fourth down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. This is first and 10.
Let's go now. 60 ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's got Johnson. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's first down.
70 Timberwolves.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Let's go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. McMillan with it. Down to the 10. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point.
Now a toss coming right side. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. And that's why you have your hands team out. They're on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Baltimore, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it's a rare misstep as they'll drop to 11-2 on the year. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.